There is a beautiful Zen story about a young monk named Son who lived in a monastery high in the mountains of northern Japan. Among his daily responsibilities was caring for the monastery's bowls, simple objects that carried centuries of history. One evening, as the sun disappeared behind the mountains and shadows filled the temple halls, Son was carrying the bowls to be cleaned. Then it happened. One slipped from his hands. It struck the stone floor and shattered into two pieces. His heart sank, because this was no ordinary bowl. It was the oldest bowl in the monastery, more than 300 years old. Generations of monks had used it, great masters whose names were carved into the wooden beams of the temple had once held that very bowl in their hands. And now, because of him, it was broken. With trembling hands, Son gathered the pieces and carried them to the head monk. He expected anger. He expected punishment. He expected to be sent away. But the old master simply stared at the broken bowl for a long moment. Then he smiled and said, "Good. Now it can become something more interesting." Son was confused. The next day, the head monk took the shattered bowl to an elderly craftsman in the nearby village. The craftsman practiced Kintsugi, the ancient Japanese art of repairing broken pottery, with gold. Patiently, he cleaned the edges. Carefully, he mixed lacquer with powdered gold. Then he joined the broken pieces together. Days later, the bowl returned to the monastery, but it was no longer the same bowl. A brilliant golden seam ran through the crack, like a river of light, and somehow it was more beautiful than before. The break had not ruined it. The break had transformed it. The head monk placed the repaired bowl in the center of the dining hall, the most honored place in the monastery. Then he turned to Son and said, "This bowl lived for 300 years as one thing. Now it will live as something greater." The gold does not hide the break. It celebrates it. Every crack is proof that this bowl has a story worth telling. Son gazed at the golden line running through the bowl, and in that moment, he understood something that would take years to fully put into words. The break was not the end of the bowl's story. The break was the beginning of its real story. Everything before the break was simply clay being clay. Everything after the break became art. And perhaps the same is true for us. We spend so much of our lives fearing failure, heartbreak, rejection, mistakes, and loss. We fear being broken. But what if our brokenness is not the end? What if the cracks we try so desperately to hide are the very things that make us unique? The truth is, some of the most beautiful people in the world are not those who have never suffered. They are the ones who have been broken, healed, and chosen to keep going. Just like the bowl, their scars become their strength. Their struggles become their wisdom. Their wounds become their story. So if life has broken you, don't be ashamed of your cracks. Don't hide them. Embrace them. Because sometimes the very thing that breaks you is the thing that transforms you. And when you heal, you may discover that you are not less beautiful because of what happened. You are more beautiful because of it. Thank you so much for watching.